Hello everyone, welcome to my tutorial on how to make your Formula 4 car painted from this to allowing you to be able to go and select your vehicle and create your own skin like this or like this. Either way works perfectly fine. So over here I have listed out numerous documents. So I have given in the description of my video I have given out a UV. This is the outline of the Formula 4 car, where this is the halo, this is the front spoiler, it wraps around, and then these are the side bits. This is the tail fin side walls for the inside, I believe, and these are for the outside. This is the upper fin, and this is the lower fin. And here are the side pods, and this is the whole back. Side pods also. Here are your mirrors, and then this is where the air duct comes in, and then this is where the halo is mounted onto. You will want to go and download this file, and you're going to use this as your reference because it comes with all these nice and neat lines which will help you figure out your dimensions of your details that you would like to do. If you would like to know more about them, I have another file that should be listed inside the description of the video, which will go and include this image, which gives you a general outline of the vehicle itself and each of the parts. When you're ready to go and start making one, I created a zip file which contains all of the basics that we will go through so you can understand the fundamentals on how to create a vehicle for Formula 4. And I will go and show you what programs you're going to need. So you're going to need one called paint.net download. And usually you can find these around the internet pretty easily. They should be normally free. You can either go and get it from Microsoft. This is paid, usually around $10, or you can go to .pdn and you can download that for free. If you are struggling to go and figure out how to download paint.net, there's probably other outsourceable ways to download paint.net. Once you have downloaded, you're going to need to open BeamNG.Drive. And what you can do is go into your repository folder, Mods Manager, and click Open the Mod folder. This will right here allow you to go and open up everything. You're going to want to drag your zip file into here. So I'd recommend opening multiple file folders. Just go and take the file that you download, and then drag it down over to here. And then after that, I would recommend you, hold on, there we go. Take out the vehicles folder and just copy paste that right here. This is the layout for the Formula 4 skin. It contains a few things. So this is the vehicle's indicator. This tells the game that this is for a vehicle. When you go inside, these are the internal game file names for each individual vehicle. Since the Formula 4 car is a mod, it has been indicated with a lowercase fr and a 04. And then once you open that, this is the internal file name that you're going to be giving for your skin. And what you can do is you can give it whatever name you want, like lazy skin if you wanted to. And inside of here, there are only 4 files that are really required to be done. So to keep it simple, I'd recommend keeping your internal file name the exact same. So copy and pasting it was probably the best solution. And to make sure your skin automatically works, whenever you have it ready, just take this and wherever it says give name inside these files, just go and copy and paste in whatever you want to name your skin as. And what you can do then is with these files, you can open them with Microsoft Notepad or Notepad++, depends on whatever one you have. And then over here, just go and put in your skin names. Here is the authors. This is the internal files details. So for the Formula 4 cars, you're just going to want to put in your own player name in the author's title. So it can be whatever. Since I'm Leviathan, I will keep it as Leviathan. And then for the names, what we'll do is we will make this the number 68 car, number 68 Leviathan F4. And that is the general layout for all of these skins. Value does not matter necessarily, so that's not required. And then the global skin name, you're just going to want to copy and paste in your skin name. And make sure to save your file name, and that should be ready. And pretty much the same thing right here. The difference between this and this is that this gives you your internal or inside game name details. So, for example, when I go and load this mod, you will see when you open it your parts. So right here I have my skin numbered as number 93 F4, and then I put a dash for the name. It isn't a necessarily required format, but it would be highly appreciated if you named it as this. So I'm gonna rename this F4 and do it like this just for simplicity's sakes, to make it easier for everyone. And so when you load the game, it will basically match this almost exactly inside of the game. And what you can do for this is same thing, open with your notepad, and then wherever it says give name, just copy in your name, and be sure to look everywhere. Throughout here, there is a lot that may be hidden, and that's why I said for consistency's sakes, just use one name, because if you ever make a mistake, well then you know that it's probably going to be just the same name throughout, and so you can look to see if you mistyped something by accident. This seems to be good now, so I'm going to save this, and that is pretty much set. So now whenever you're ready, just make sure to go and right click onto the B color. This is the actual skin itself. So what you can do is you can go onto paint.net if you want to, or what you can do also, there is another method. Like I mentioned, you could take this, and what you can do is you can essentially take this right here and save this as a file. So you can usually save these, or you can save them as. And what you can do is you could save this as a PNG. And what you could do is you can take this to any art software that you want. For example, I use Krita. So we're going to open this up, and we're going to go and open the exact file. And now what I can do with Krita, if you don't know Krita or use a different art software, you don't have to necessarily watch this. This is perfectly fine. But I use this to keep it simple. It has features such as this. It has these nice symbols which allows you to essentially just paint over something safely without having to worry about going across the line. And so it kind of acts as an overlay. And so then what I can do is I can take this, for example, and if I want to just have this and overline it, I can do this, and this should be perfectly fine. Just about. And now we got something painted. And what I'll do is, just to keep things a little interesting, I will go around the line, do a stripe, not really centered, but the points across, I guess. You could save this as your PNG, and I believe this is saved as, hold on. Yes, it is. There we go. Okay. And what you can do is you could take your image that you've created, and you can go over to layers and import from file. And now you can import this file in. And once you've done that, what you're going to need to do is select finish, and now this should be on. And what you can do is you can go to save as, and you can go back to, I have a quick thing set up that allows me to easily find everything. And what I could do is you're going to want to select direct draw surface. This is the file type that BeamNG recognizes. And you're going to want to select your B-Skin, and you're going to want to save over that. And when you're going through your settings, I recommend sRGB, DX11 Plus for BC7. Linear does work also, but sRGB usually just is better because it allows you to work with gradients. And here you can see your finalized skin. And then once you're done with that, it will go and ask you if you want to flatten it. Make sure to flatten it. Once you're done with that, your skin should be completed. You will have your skin practically completed at this point. You can take your skin right here, and you're going to want to right click and compress it as a zip file and name it as whatever your player name is with your driver number. So if I remember correctly, I don't actually remember. Let me see. I believe I was number 68. Yes. Okay. You can take this and name this as Leviathan 68. And now this should work when you reload BeamNG.Drive. Okay. Now, to make sure your mod is fully activated, you can go into your mods folder and you can check. Usually your mod's right here. It will load right here. There won't be any image, and this is a very simple way to get your mod to just work and test it. When you're completed with it, you can go and send it to me on Discord, and I will go and compile it into a mod containing all the Formula 4 skins. So if you want to test out, you can go to Garage. Make sure you have the Formula 1 or 4 mod activated. Here's the car. You can go into part selection, paint design, and you should be able to find your skin right here. And your skin should load just about first time. And that is pretty much it in terms of the basics of getting your skin completed. Now, in terms of racing regulations though, there are a few things that I will have to note. There needs to be your name and your nationality, and list it onto the side of your cockpit, right around here. And then you'll also need your number on your vehicle at least 3 times. Have it twice on your spoiler, and then 1 on your nose cone, and you should be complete. After that, you can go and do practically anything you want with your skin, as long as it is not vulgar in any sort of manner. And that should be pretty much it. If you need any help, feel free to contact me. This is a very simple video on just how to quickly make a skin. Hopefully it helped out.